The power of perception. Here I am. Just some homeless dude. Look at me, disheveled. I don't look all flashy or stylish. And if I were to tell you 1 + 1 = 2, you might disagree. Because, like I say, if a dude like Elon Musk says, no, 1 + 1 = 3, everybody's going to be like, hell yeah, no, that guy's the truth. He's the real one. He knows what he's doing. He's successful. He looks the part. That's playing right into this global elitist way of thinking. And I tell people, write your credentials on a piece of paper. Don't write your name, and let's put it side by side. I graduated at the age of 20 in 2.5 years with a bachelor's in honors in political science, and I was accepted to law school at the age of 21. I'm top 1% academically. But because you look at me in a certain way and you view me in the sphere of being a hobo, vagabond, homeless, whatnot, it somehow lacks legitimacy. I literally had to meet with the university, the Oregon State University president, to be able to do 27 credits in a summer, because 18 is the limit. Most do 12. That summer, I got a 3.73 GPA. Again, I am excelling academically. But it doesn't mean anything, because if you look like me and you're in a certain stage in your life, it doesn't matter. You're just some rambling dude who doesn't know what they're talking about. Trust me, you are further from the truth. Listen up. SHAM, why speak up now? I've been meaning to for so many years, but I'm not the confrontational type, and I wanted to keep things more smooth. But this coming new year, we all have these resolutions, bullshit, blah, blah, this and that. But I told myself, I am going to expose more of who I am. And this is about diversity. It's about showing all sides of me. From train hopping, urban camping, urbex, to all sorts of things in between, athletics, academics. I wanted to make myself more known in all spheres in which I've experienced. And for me, like, I've always been very open-minded, and I've always been accepting. And even if people disagree with me and they tell me their viewpoints, and I'm so blessed with people telling me their deepest secrets, because the biggest blessing is to have people be comfortable with you. To have people say, you make me feel like you're in a safe space. And I will always cherish that forever, and I will swear to you that if you come across me and you tell me whatever your deepest secrets are, I will keep that to my heart, and I will value that, and it is just so much appreciated. Having said that, because I didn't want to offend certain people, I kept things to myself. But then I was thinking, you know what? This journey was meant to be raw. This is not just about SHAM train hops here. He rides a train and then goes here, and then he's camping in this bush and he goes sees this abandoned building. And no. It was about much more than that, and I lost sight of that. And I was becoming more and more conservative in that aspect, as to not to offend, as to not bring about sensitive issues. But I realize so many people are bringing me sensitive issues, and I'm being exposed to those type of things. Why can't I express the same thing back? If you respect me, you're going to understand where I come from, and no matter what, if you come at me the right way, I'm going to reciprocate that. So there's no love lost. And from the early stages at the advent of the internet, I was really intrigued by conspiracy theorists, conspiracy truth. Why? Because these people had more to lose than to gain. They were putting their life at risk in order to broadcast these ideas they had. Okay? So we're talking about 9/11 being an inside job, false flag attacks, Trilateral Commission, Bohemian Grove, etc., etc. And I told myself, you know what? I'm researching all of these small claims against the greater government, against the global elite. And I told myself, if I could ever get into politics, into being a lawyer, I would like to defend the small guy against the bigger entity, because I believe that they are representing the truth, and the truth shall survive regardless. Right? I'm willing to pay the ultimate price, so to speak. So that's kind of where my heart has always lied at, is being able to be outspoken and to voice these things. And now with the explosion of social media, we are fortunate enough to have people who are able to circumvent traditional mainstream methods of spreading information that can actually give us what is going on. That is really the beauty, and for me, I'm so grateful to be able to experience that. And we need to be able to give more power to these people. So I was just thinking, looking through all this stuff year after year, when am I going to finally speak up? And this is not about me. There are people in these struggles who have lived their entire life in that certain arena that should be propelled to the forefront. I'm simply just giving my opinion. So that's it. I mean, I'm not trying to take a spotlight. I just, again, want to try to broadcast the diversity of who I am. And whatever happens, happens. Hope everybody is well. And again, not here to offend. God bless and take care. I'm Sham and I'm out. Peace.